Alright, here we are for a 6-point game of Clash of Warlords. We use the diagonal deployment. Don and his Vikings were player 1. Me and my Irish were player 2. For terrain, we got woods, a field, a ruin, a swamp, and another woods. On my side, I'm trying out some new units. I've got 8 dogs. I've got Makurad. I got 12 of these slingers, the levy. My Warlord. Then I've got 3, 4, 6, 9, it looks like, warriors. 7 warriors, another Kurad, and 8 warriors here in the woods. Don, what do you got on your side?
I am going uncommon for me as well. I have a group of 12 levy archers. I've got a group of 8 warriors, berserkers, and then a super unit of Hearthguard and my Warlord.
Very nice. All right, we're going to be starting with Don on turn 1 of the Vikings. All right, Viking turn 1. Don, what do we have happen here?
Well, we rolled 3 dice. We have 2 on Aller and 1 on Frigg. Did a little bit of minor maneuvering, but that's pretty much it. The terrain favors the Irish, so we're going to see what they have planned for us.
All right, going into Irish turn 1. All right, Irish turn 1. Use an order we obey to move the slingers up, then activated them twice. Firing into this unit of warriors, killed 2 dudes. Maneuvered this unit back. He moved up freely. Maneuvered all these units up a little bit. Then used old ways to activate these 2 again to just get him a little bit closer to the fight. And then shot these guys a 3rd time. He used 1 fatigue, though, to raise himself to armor 5. I got 3 hits, but he saved them all, so I think I only killed 2 dudes this round. Not great. Still got Heirs of Mill and Sons of Dana up going into Viking turn 2. Alright, Viking turn 2. I did pop Heirs of Mill on this unit. That's going to be relevant. And Don, what happened?
Well, we fired the archers into this unit here. Caused 1 casualty. It's all right. This unit activated multiple times with the assistance of We Obey to be able to charge them. We bounced 2 on 2 as far as casualties go.
Yep.
Had some very good dice rolling on the part of the Irish.
I got a little helper here, don't I?
But that's pretty much it.
All right, going into Irish turn 2. All right, Irish turn 2. That kind of ruined my plan, actually, by by bouncing here. I was hoping to have a nice unit here to hit inside the woods, and that didn't happen, so this didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped. Activated these guys to shoot, I think, twice. He once used Odin to put 3 fatigue on him, but used some of it to raise armor. I only killed 2 dudes. He's still got that 1 guy left, even after I used... they were getting a +1 from him using the Seed ability to give everybody +1 to their shooting attacks. Warlord shot up at him 2, got 4 hits, I think, and he saved them all. Just they're untouchable right now. Used the old ways to move up these 2 units and threw into there. Dice weren't great, only killed 1 guy. Moved this unit up. That's it. All I killed was 2 warriors here and 1 levy, so...
Ooh, careful.
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
Alright, going into Viking turn 3. All right, Viking turn 3. What happened, Don?
Well, the lone warrior attempted to charge this unit of warriors. However, one of his fatigue were used to slow him down, so he failed.
I should have used Sons of Dana then to kill him, but I forgot.
But he didn't.
I just plain forgot.
The archers then fired. First round wasn't so good. He used Wail of the Banshee to gain some extra defense dice. I only rolled 1 hit, so he saved against that. However, on the second round of firing, we did land several more hits and killed 3.
Yep. And that's it. And the Warlord moved up with his determination and going into Irish turn 3. All right, Irish turn 3. Let's see. I believe I activated these guys to shoot at the one single warrior. Got some hits, but he saved them all. Activated these guys to move over, and then threw and killed him finally. This guy moved up with his free activation. Used seed on those guys. Warlord moved up and hit him. Maybe killed one. These guys moved up, hit him, maybe killed one. These guys moved up, hit him, maybe killed one. So I killed, I think, three
of the archers.
Those guys and one warrior. Again, not great. Going into Viking turn 4. All right, Viking turn 4. Don, what happened?
Well, the Warlord moved up, destroyed that group of 3 warriors that was still there.
Crushed him.
He brought up his berserkers with him, who then charged the subsequent unit, annihilating them, taking only 3 casualties. The lone guy here left and went into the slingers, killed 2 there. He himself did die a valiant berserker death. So overall, great turn. We got a lot of fatigue bombs going off in here. So
Berserkers did some good berserking.
excellent turn 4.
All right, going into Irish 4. All right, Irish turn 4. Hero moved up here and activated a throw. Used seed to give everybody else a bonus. He rested first with the die. Warlord moved up, and he threw into them, killed a few guys. Used determination on these guys. We obey on these guys to move up here and throw at them. Killed a bunch more, but he wisely killed off enough that I couldn't activate them again to throw. So we still got 3 guys hanging out there. Not generating a die, but didn't do a whole lot this turn either. Going into Viking turn 5. Viking turn 5. All right, Don, what happened?
Pretty much nothing. The Viking Warlord pulled back to the safety confines of his line and is awaiting the Irish and seeing how brave they're going to be.
We shall see. All right, going into Irish turn 5. Yeah. All right, Irish turn 5. With just a bunch of snakes rolled this turn, I didn't have a lot of options. I think I rested these guys, moved them in, threw at them, killed a little bit. This guy moved over, threw at them, killed a little bit. Warlord moved over, and even with Fearbolg, we barely managed to kill those guys. We had, I don't know how many saves Don had, but it was a lot. Pretty phenomenal. I fired these guys over there. He used Odin. That's probably one of the first things I did, actually. Because I did that with my Wheelbay. He then raised himself up to armor 6 with two fatigues. I got 1 hit, but he saved it. This guy moved out finally to try and join the game. Over here, we're mostly having a staring contest, and that's it. Going into Viking turn 6. Viking turn 6. What happened, Don?
Well, it didn't go as successful as I had planned. The Hearthguard charged the hero here.
Yeah, like 2 activations.
He survived the first assault.
Yeah, closed
so
ranks.
Bounced back.
It worked.
But then we assaulted him again and killed him. They were supposed to assault him, kill him, and then kill them. But
took 2 of those,
so
it worked out in my favor. But I did get fatigues here and here. Probably should have just sacrificed him the second time and left him with like 3 fatigues at the end of this, but oops. All right, going into Irish turn 6.
Yep.
All right, Irish turn 6. So the Warlord rested. Hero came down, used seed on these guys to give a bonus. He's activated there to shoot at them. They got boosted to armor 6 with some fatigue. I don't think I killed anybody.
Nope.
Warlord moved down and fired at him. Again, I think I blew my rolls. Didn't hit anybody. Then I shot again, killed 2 guys. Then shot again with the Warlord. He raised his armor. I killed 1 more guy. So I plinked off 3 Hearthguard. And that's game. We'll count it up. All right, so in the end, it ended up being 19 points for the Irish and 15 points for the Vikings. Very narrow win for the Irish by the skin of my teeth. Really winning by those last 3 Hearthguard I killed on that last turn. I didn't kill nearly as much with my shooting as I wanted. Usually I find it's more effective. The dogs were pretty much a disappointment. I didn't do anything with them. I didn't know how to use them. They're kind of neat, but I don't know. I got to give them some more thought.
Yeah, and for me, on that last turn, the Hearthguard not being able to finish off the hero really kind of slowed down their momentum. They would have otherwise crashed into the slingers, and
yeah, that was big. I guess I just got a little bit lucky. You left Uller on the board, never used it. You were trying to save it for my turn 6 in case I charged you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess in hindsight, maybe if you'd used that, you'd have gotten a few more hits, maybe, and he would have died. But,
yeah,
you know, hindsight is 20/20. You never know. Close game. I don't know what else to say.
I mean, I had to stay out of my archers did fabulous.
Yeah, the archer.
They took a long time to kill, and they took a few they took a few figures down with them.
Yeah, I spent so much effort and so many dice killing those models.
They literally held up every one of your warrior units.
And getting very few points for it, really. I mean, I finally killed them all. It did get me 5 points, but it took me several turns and like everything I had up there. Down to the bottom, at least by my bottom, we kind of had a staring match there for a long time. Mm-hmm. I wasn't willing to bring my guys out because I figured they'd get destroyed if they came out. I was scared of that 8-man Hearthguard unit. To some degree, I guess I felt, you know, if I was keeping them out of the game by staring at them, hey, that's a third of your force just standing there. Yeah.
My deployment went pretty much as I thought it would. I wanted to keep the terrain being as minimally effective for you as possible.
Okay.
Which meant that I had to take the only open space on the board.
Yeah.
The archers actually, I thought they would die a lot faster, but the fact that they dominated that marsh really kind of helped out. So.
Yeah. I had Sons of Dana up almost the whole game. I got to use it on turn 1. I had a chance to use it on
another turn, and
I forgot to use it one other time, and then it set the rest of the game because every other time you moved within short, it was to engage me in melee, and I can't use it on a charge. So I guess I could have definitely used the terrain a little bit better to my advantage. I think I made a mistake placing the marsh where I did. I should have kept it so that it would have been more on my side, giving you the option of on a diagonal deployment of.
The diagonal
using
deployment
yourself
really helped for me.
Yeah, I forgot about your archers, honestly. I'm not used to fighting you with a ranged component to your Vikings, and it really came in handy. I didn't deal with it well.
And I really liked having the berserkers this time. I think I used them right.
Yeah, they did manage to kill more than a point of stuff, so that's good.
Yeah.
Because it's all too easy for them to kill like 6 warriors and die in the fight. And be like, well, I didn't actually gain anything from that.
Right.
So that's cool. Honestly, I was really excited to see that you had berserkers because I was like, oh, great, a really soft target for shooting. But you know,
I kept them out of the shooting range until I needed them.
Yeah, and they just turned into a missile and caused some havoc. And that was where the fatigue bomb really hit me, wasn't it? Where you got like all of my units. So good job, man. I don't ever get good results from berserkers, so I'm glad to see somebody did.
Well, I was doing a little bit of watching on other people's use of berserkers, and I decided to try and use them more as not the initial hitting weapon, but as the fear factor of, hey, I got to maneuver around berserkers, and then wait for that moment that you can get them out there and really do some damage. I'll tell you what, if I'd have been able to roll Ragnarok, they'd have been incredible because they can keep charging and charging and charging until
there would probably been even more mayhem. Yeah, I wasn't real happy with my dice this game. I know it's cheap to be like, oh, my dice sucked, but I didn't roll a single stag all game, and
I rolled 1 S all game.
Yeah, we really had very few rare symbols. It was weird. Mm-hmm. I mean, my attack dice weren't bad. Your defense dice were a little better than I expected. I don't know. It was a good game.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take credit. My dice, I did switch out my dice, so these dice did much better than my old dice.
Maybe that had been your best tactical move of all. Just finally swapping out those dice that betrayed you over and over again. All right, well, this was fun. Any other final thoughts, Don?
That's it.
All right, well, catch you next time.